Millions of people suffered under the rule of National Socialism. But the victims of compulsory sterilization are almost never talked about. The concept of eugenics dates back to Plato in 400 BC, but it wasn't until the 20th century that modern eugenics became more widespread. According to the National Socialists, the goal of the law for the prevention of hereditarily diseased offspring was to eliminate the biologically inferior and to prevent genetic disorders. A first draft of the law was made in 1932, before the NSDAP had seized power. This draft, however, would have made sterilization a voluntary act. A new version of the law was passed on January 1st, 1934. Although, in theory, the law gave the right to request sterilization to the affected, requests were usually put forward by doctors, teachers, or the heads of penitentiaries, hospitals, and mental asylums. Even though the law was officially meant to stop hereditary diseases, sterilization was often used on people with non-hereditary issues, such as alcoholism or hereditary blindness and idiocy. The definition of the latter was often stretched to include every kind of mental deficiency, whether hereditary or not. When the affected didn't appear voluntarily, the police ensured that the procedure was carried out. Everybody involved in the court procedures and subsequent surgeries had to swear to secrecy. 350 to 360,000 people were forcefully sterilized from 1933 to 1945. Between 5,000 and 6,000 women and 600 men died during surgery. The Nazis saw this as necessary for the greater good. After the end of World War II, the law was slowly repealed in every German state. In 1957, West Germany declared the law to be atypical for the National Socialists. It wasn't until the 80s that the victims were officially allowed compensation.